and Spuddyface got triggered by it. I can't blame him because, I mean, it's the kind of stuff that if some guy at the liquor store said it, Spuddyface is taking off on.
This gangbanger's career is over.
Yeah, it's way too
Right
much.
back. Let me do
But it's good for content.
I get it. All the content creators that's gangbangers that enter the internet pretty much know each other or know of each other. Like I've been in the county jail at St. Thomas, Spuddyface. Me and Foetcher, we very familiar with each other, but never bumped into each other. Me and Young Ant, we know each other. Me and Brickbag, we know each other. We like everybody in this, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows who. Bro, his gangbang career ain't over.
Bro, Spuddyface did it, and you did it, and I've heard so many other people do it, but he was like, man, Munchie B, I ain't gonna lie, you're a real one. Everybody says that, and they all say it the same way, and like, I know what that means, but give me some goddamn details.
What's the word with the people? What's the word? What's up, below?
Spuddyface said that about you, and I've just heard like a lot of people say it.
Man, Happy New Year to the peoples. Happy New Year to the peoples. I hope you hit that like button. Sitting up here watching this Munchie B interview, trying to see what Munchie talking about with Adam, man. You know what I'm saying? But I hope all is well with the people though, for real though, and the homie. Happy New Year's. What's the deal? What's the deal, bro? Hope all is well. What niggas got going for the New Year's, man? First and foremost, hope all is well with the people, for real. Hey, look, this real shit. This year, right, if you ain't doing shit to try to increase what you did the end of last year and change, don't bound that shit over. Whatever y'all got going, make sure that y'all don't have no attachments bounding over to this year. And it don't take one special day for a motherfucker to understand what's going on in life. That shit should take it, you know what I'm saying? That's all about a motherfucker choice. So don't let this year 2026 shit fool y'all to be doing something that y'all know y'all should be doing, you feel me? Like, you see some fuck shit, February, cut it off. You see some fuck shit, March, cut it off. But other than that, I hope all is well, and I hope motherfuckers get to some money, because I know this year, man, I want to take this a little more serious. I'm going to take YouTube a little more serious. I'm going to take the content world a little more serious, you know? So, a nigga want to want to bring some ghetto news to the people, you feel me, with the bullshit. But like I said before, not here to put out no shit, but them niggas going back and forth, man. Hey, my bad, I'm up here trying to get the weed right, real fast, my bad. But I need some ideas from the people, man. What y'all want to see this year? Hey, y'all let me know what was y'all favorite 2025 top moments. You know what I'm saying? Like, went on with the homies and went on with our section. What was y'all top favorites? I got a few of them I wanted to get through, you know what I'm saying? You said, I did something with 607 Unc already, man. On words I did. Matter of fact, we can get into that interview too. But let me see, I wanna watch this shit while it's live. Y'all check this out though.
But nobody ever wants to give me the fucking
This is what Adam and Munchie in there, man. Munchie done pulled back up on it.
Would you still be nice to us? Like, would you still be my friend if, like, it was back in the day, like, before, like, and you still can see and stuff? Or do you feel like that made you, like, chiller? You feel me?
I'd be smooth with y'all, but I wouldn't be no podcaster today, probably.
That's what I'm saying. You'd be more turned up. I feel like I don't know if, like,
I wouldn't be no podcast, I wouldn't even been a thought. If I would have never got shot, I got shot.
But in that way, is it a...
I'm not gonna lie, I believe that. I believe if Munchie didn't get shot, he for sure would have been podcasting. I believe that. Y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button on the set. 13 people in this motherfucker, run that motherfucker up. We running that motherfucker up this year. For sure, we ain't even finna play. Hey, but I don't even feel like, I feel like, right, honestly, if Munchie didn't get shot, bro, I feel like that nigga wouldn't have been podcasting. You feel me? I feel like he would have been on bullshit. Or even worse, so sometimes it might save his life. I just feel like he should take advantage of every moment that he do get, you feel me, moving forward.
You know,
even with the white man. Take advantage with the white man. Shit, fuck it. The white man use everybody else.
Doing crazy shit in the hood, that you're doing something that's realistically probably more positive, more profitable, more safe.
I'm almost.
Hey, this is something Adam said, bro, that stuck out to me. He said, every time I hear about Munchie B, I always hear about people say, he a real one. And he said he wants so much more. That's weird, bro. Like, to me, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Not even on no bullshit. I feel like, why you want to hear so much more about a nigga? Why you want to hear the negative about a nigga? If a motherfucker tell you a motherfucker's a real one, why you want to hear the details and the intimate shit in the streets about how much of a motherfucker's a real one for you to know about it? That mean that everybody that's been running to you is a real one because they haven't been given no type of description of the activities that you do in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So that's a what it say? Yeah, Adam weird, bro. You know what I'm saying? That nigga's a weirdo. And I ain't gonna lie, Adam got this fight with Jason Love. Who y'all going with, man? Hit that like button. Y'all let me know who y'all going with. Comment. Let me know who y'all going with. Y'all going with Adam or is y'all going with Jason Love in this fight? This is the thing about Adam. He keeps saying that he got a reason to win because the nigga fucked his wife. Nigga, y'all niggas in cahoots. Y'all in cahoots. Y'all in cahoots. He didn't let that nigga fuck his bitch.
I
Now,
thought
what's
it was
up?
short. If I would have never got
Hold
shot
on.
about
There you go.
shot, I wouldn't be doing. I wouldn't be saying.
Adam put money in his pocket again. He didn't fuck your bitch. And then you gonna put money in his pocket again.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and that kind of goes to what Adam was saying before.
So
like,
how you
when we
mad?
hear about Munchie B, like and we know it's you. It's not like it doesn't exist, but it's like this mythical character.
I used to say that shit about T-Rail too. None of that really.
I never heard those stories.
Yeah, I know, boy.
Oh, T-Rail was a real one, and then I never really feel like now it's a different
The way I feel about T-Rail, T-Rail is from the 50s. He's born and raised in the 50s. A member of that community. I
For
don't
sure.
look at T-Rail as a gang banger.
No.
Like, he going out harming nobody or squabbling no neighbors or nothing like
And
that.
that's how I look at T-Rail too. I look at T-Rail like more like a homie. That's from our community more than like a gangster type nigga. From the set.
What was this thing on? Karen Bass, where you at?
No, they were like, I remember back in the day, they were like, yo, so what's the craziest shit you ever did in the hood back in the day? or some
Now
shit?
look, this the crazy part about it, right? This why I say niggas get in front of these cameras and say the craziest shit. He said he asked T-Rail, what's the craziest thing you did? And that nigga T-Rail told him got in the car for a drive-by. Like, that shit crazy as fuck to me, bro. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all let me know if it's just me or y'all let me know if it comes to a point to where he said, what's the craziest thing you ever did? That nigga said jumped in the car for a drive-by. What the fuck you talking about? Nigga, I ain't jumping in the car for shit. Nigga, the crazy thing I did was sold pizza on Figaro. I sold some pizzas, nigga. I ain't did shit, nigga. I ain't gonna kill nothing, let nothing die. Cause if a nigga asks me that, bro, on what this like Adam, I'm already get offensive. Like, what the fuck you asking me that for? What the fuck is you talking about? What's the craziest thing I done in the streets? Nigga, I ain't done nothing, nigga. On Hoga, fuck some bitches, nigga, and smoke some weed. That's it.
He's like, I hopped in the car for a drive by.
Look,
That's right. All right, T-Rail.
Deja voice.
look.
You know what hand you was using? I fuck some T-Rail, honestly. Like, you T-Rail cool. But I'll be honest, what my homies that I just talked to, they talk about Smack. Like, fools know who Smack is, that I like different people.
And shout out
I
to
know
Smack, the back on
sections
field,
and
man.
then all
Shout out to that
Smack.
nigga. That's
I
my
know
nigga.
that
Shout out to Smack back on
from
field, bro.
Troubles again. I
That's
never heard
bro.
his name a lot.
But they talk about him like he was putting in work or he was just around.
They know who he is.
Okay.
He outside. He was there in some.
And that's type of shit I be talking about when a nigga say they ask somebody about putting in work. Bro, why do that shit matter, bro? If a nigga around here talking about what a nigga do in the streets about how they conduct and what they doing, that shit crazy to me. Like, I don't know. Y'all let me know. Is that like why is it so important about who somebody has shot and killed and harmed in the streets to this nigga? And he's not even from him. Why does it matter? Why does he matter right here?
Capacity, whatever participation level he had. I don't know what trophies he got or don't, but he was there. I know T-Rail from there. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, but
Now it's crazy because I just send Smack to the store.
you
Go
stupid.
get me some chips.
He's stupid.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie on Hoover, right? Adam, but I think we would have probably slapped Adam up. That nigga said he said he would have sent Smack to the store. If you crazy as fuck if you think you a white boy in the set or you anybody, and you just gonna send a nigga on the store run. Like, nigga, hey, that's why I be saying that nigga be playing and saying like little weird shit. Like, that's why I be like, you know what I'm saying? I get it though, I hope I get it, nigga. But nigga, what? Hey Adam, we would have went in your pockets. I ain't gonna lie. We would have ran you. We would have took your car. Soon as you hit the block, we would have thought you was a police or a victim, but you was got. I think all the blacks in the community would have came together to get you. I ain't gonna lie. Just store run. What? You see how Milk from the community, but he's still having a hard time. Milk having a hard time right now, nigga. I don't hope a nigga, he got niggas talking about, damn, nigga, I done did this and went to jail for you, Milk, and you know what I'm saying? Your obligation, this nigga didn't breach a contract. You feel me? You failed to pay me back in your, when I was obligated, nigga, to do what I did for you. The homie said he went to jail for you. Damn, okay. Do your due diligence, nigga. I don't want to say the wrong thing and say that nigga was supposed to go to jail for him, because that's not what it is. And I don't want to paint that narrative and picture, but goddamn, nigga, if I went to jail for you, stop acting funny. He said he would have put the homie on the store run.
Man, that be
Smack, he said he would have on the store run. I don't know, Smack.
No, for real.
You never know, man.
Let me know if y'all think Adam would have put Smack on the store run,
Ask
bro.
them to apologize for the kid slander. You know what I'm saying? Because kids supposed to be off limits.
Did
You know what I'm
they?
saying?
They did apologize?
No. I'm saying that'll be my first order of business if I was to be the mediator.
Look, would you fight Smack on the Aiden Ross brand risk card?
Hey, you know, for the big dog, hey, for my big dog Aiden, hey, Smack, I ain't got no beef with you. You feel me? Like, you a real one? You feel me? But
That's contact. We got the contact.
For Aiden, for my big dog Aiden Ross, you feel me? Like, and
Actually,
I was squabbling for Aiden Ross.
Hey,
I was squabbling for Aiden Ross for sure,
I'm pretty
for
sure
sure.
Smack a lot more athletic than me. We see I can't really punch that.
Actually, also, I don't know if he's 40. They told me I have to do a physical because I'm 40.
I'm 44. Like,
I don't think he's 40, is he? He's
I don't know, bro.
30s.
He's like 39.
Smack?
38.
are you younger, folks?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like. It's not like I'm looking to fight Smack. For Aiden Ross card, not too many people I wouldn't fight. Speaking of which, hey, Munchie, you think this Jason Love gonna lay out at him? And how bad is it if he already knocked down his shorty and then he gonna knock him out?
The fuck? Where'd you get that narrative?
That's more motivation for you, right?
I mean, honestly, I'm kind of indifferent
Jason
about
Love might get it.
my wife, but
Because that's the line of work you in.
yeah,
So,
it's really.
But no, I
think it makes
I think Adam might need more than 3 weeks.
That is a good point. Yeah.
Adam gonna need more than 3
How
weeks.
tall is he?
6'5"? Oh no, yeah. Google says 6'5".
I think Adam need more than 3 weeks
How tall is you?
to
6'3".
fight Jason Love.
You ain't that far off.
Yeah, I remember when I saw him about a year ago in Vegas, and I hadn't seen him for at least a year before that. And when I looked at him, I remember just thinking like, oh, I had like built this dude up to be way bigger in my head, you know, with the whole wife thing.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question. Where y'all think the state of No Jumper gonna be, man? Like, where y'all think the state of No Jumper gonna be in the next about year? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know they're gonna get the retarded nigga Crib Mac to come out and try to revive it, right? But what do y'all think the state of No Jumper gonna be like? What do you think, like, cause they saying they going with what people do, right? Do you think that it's up to them to have some type of shape the culture with the people that's up there, or like, cause all I'm saying is a gang of back and forth and bullshit, right? And this ain't no shade on them, no weird shit with them, right? Where y'all think the state of No Jumper is going? We get into New Year's, right? I was looking at the show with Tay Ford and them and Jaleese, and they was getting into it. I'm like, damn, you got No Jumper hoes getting into it on New Year's, on the last day of New Year's, and it's like, where's the music at? Nobody posts nobody music this year. Nobody shout out to no artists. Nobody did none of that shit. Everybody just talked about messy shit. And this is what we talking about. Like, they keep talking about what else they gonna talk about. What about the music? What happened to the music with y'all? What happened to the little niggas that's trying to rap or that's coming out of that? When the last time y'all seen a rapper or something come up there and really talk about some music? Niggas ain't talking about that. Niggas up here talking about controversial bullshit. And that's their podcast. That's what they gonna do. That's gonna do. You feel me? It's not for me to knock them. It's not for me to be against them. But I'm like, damn, what if they like? Where's the state of it going? Because now nobody even want to go up there and exploit their talents. Nobody want to go up there and be something and show the world the type of figure artist they can be based on these type of people and the type of behavior that's going on in that building. So what is the state of No Jumper? Like, where do y'all think that shit going? What do y'all think No Jumper headed? And how can they be revived? 2026, you know, we ain't worried about nothing. We putting our content on. We got ghetto news all day, every day. They're gonna be consistent with it, putting out new news daily, new content daily. You feel me? I don't care about nobody being in their feelings about it. You feel me? If you don't want me to commentate about the content, please do not put it out. If you don't want me to commentate about no content moving forward, please do not put it on. Let it hit the internet. Don't hope it, because all I'm doing is commentating about the shit that's going on, bro. I'm tired of everybody not being responsible for themselves. And I'm not saying that I get that because I got a lot from my peoples and my side. You know what I'm saying keep doing your shit. But I'm saying though, I hate when everybody just putting it on here and ain't nobody really it's like, bro, y'all gotta start taking accountability of the shit that's on the internet. For sure. And we can't be mad because it's content. Once they put it on here, they put it on here.
When I saw I was
Bring it
like,
to the
oh,
internet,
okay,
it's
he's
on
like
the
a
internet.
big
Ain't
strong
no
dude,
turning
but he
from
didn't
that.
look like that crazy in front.
Can't turn from that no
And
more.
also, like, I haven't seen
So
him in a
with
while,
me,
but when I saw
I'm
the
dropping
picture, he
everything
seemed
that's
to
on
be
there,
fire.
man. We're gonna commentate about it. We're doing a little different this year for sure.
Jason Love gotta stop doing coke, homie.
I have no knowledge of that, but I mean, he didn't in the flyer photo. He just didn't.
Hey,
look
look, picture this. Imagine Jason Love, right? Fucking Adam White. Getting paid for it. And then get in the ring with you. Beating your ass and get paid for it again. That's like the ultimate embarrassment, huh? That's gonna be the ultimate embarrassment. If that nigga, he didn't fuck your wife, bro. He didn't fuck your wife. You didn't call him out for a fade. You didn't send him to Miami, made him some more money. He didn't beat your ass again. Damn, Adam. Adam, you gotta win this fight. You've been popping it too hard. Adam gotta win this fight. I actually think Adam gonna tap out of it or somebody's gonna get paid to go out of it. I don't think it's gonna go all the way through, but if it go all the way through, I don't know, man. It's gonna be a crazy one. But if he beat you like that, I don't know.
big, so
Fuck
I
your
wondered
bitch
if
and
maybe
beat you up, Adam.
he's
That's a double whammy.
consciously like
Oh,
lessened his size, like
Okay.
Wayne the Rock Johnson.
Question: you think it's any possibility, any way we could get?
I think Lux lying about that black eye.
Adam
Somebody
Johnson
sock
on
Lux
black
the fuck up. This
Who?
bitch. I think Jimma beat his ass
Like,
up. Jeremy.
fight somebody.
I think Jeremy socked his ass in the
To
eye.
be honest,
I mean, toss it. Just if you feel it's an easy win, get your money right.
he needs to fight Birdman for a fucking.
I like White versus Birdman.
Birdman, that's he way higher stature. You know what I'm saying?
I like White versus Birdman.
Maybe they'll let Big U out for a squabble.
Let Jay James gets more release.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, no, Big U.
Big U's
that's really it's still.
I don't think Wack gonna fight no fucking big dude. If they ever had a chance.
But if you put him next to Big U, he would immediately seem less intimidating because the height difference is like crazy.
Maybe he is Big U, but I'll say this, like Whack. Like one time I was super drunk in the office, right? And Whack was here, and like I was making a lot of jokes that day. You feel me? And
You're having one of those days?
yeah, just one of those days where I'm just super feeling myself, kind of like today,
Yeah,
type
yeah.
shit. And like I ran up and like said something crazy to Whack. You feel me? And he was just playing, hit me with a.
Hey, I fuck with Lush retarded ass, for real. Lush my boy, man. I fuck with Lush. Lush fucking smoker. And he always got boogers and snot and shit running out his mouth. But I fuck with that nigga Lush, for real. I fuck with Lush. Lush can't do no wrong to me. Cause to me, Lush like the smoker Mexican homie. I fuck with Lush. That's a Mexican smoker homie. You know what I'm saying? I don't pay him no harm or whoever. That's a Mexican smoker
Like a
homie.
play, you feel me? A little play punch, you feel me? And I can tell Whack could fuck somebody up. If he wanted to, he actually got manotas, he got hands, so I can tell it.
I'm not gonna lie, right? Watching a little bit of this interview, I seen it earlier, and I felt like the whole, like, a little bit that I did see, I feel like it wasn't no really reason for them to sit down, bro. I feel like everything that I think they just sat down just to see the views on it, the views that they made, but I don't think they really sat down for no real content, bro, because they really didn't say nothing new that we already didn't hear. You feel me? Everything that they came on here and said, we pretty much already knew. We already knew how Munchie felt about kicking the chair. We knew that Munchie wanted him to clear up the situation with him begging for the job, all because the Spider-Lo made a little comment, or he was teasing him about the situation. You feel me? Being petty about it or whatever, antagonizing him basically about the situation. So me personally, I don't even see the reason why they even sat down because, I know for the views and shit, but shit, it was for everything that we already knew. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll go back on Fig, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was on back on Fig with the homie and shit. I sit on back on Fig. I'll go sit down with the homies and chop it up. I hope I would. I ain't gonna lie. This year, bro, I want to do a lot of shit different, and I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna be on a lot of little interviews. You feel me? Moving forward. I want this shit on the content creator, not on the content side, but you know what I'm saying? Really putting shit out there, music and all this other shit that I want to do. So I'll go on back on Fig, but I don't want to go on back on Fig or nothing with no controversial side. But at the end of the day, if it's content out there, you feel it, I'm a commentate about it. But I don't have no problem going on no platforms, you feel me? But no, Jumper kind of like rubbed me wrong because it's like, what am I going on no Jumper for? You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for the grace of God. I got this far in the content space where people accept me, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, and I was able to do what I wanted to do with it. I haven't took it serious, so I'm grateful by the grace of God that the subscribers that I do got fuck with me, you feel me? So I don't be tripping, but I don't feel like I don't need to jump from platform to platform just to be like, just to be seen or just to be heard or because of my homie got shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Like that was my thing, you feel me? That was the whole thing with me. So we on there, we talking, chopping it up, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? I get on there and I do my shit.
Put it in both languages.
He got that.
Yeah, man, just throw it out there, man. Alex Alonso, he ready?
Okay.
So yeah.
That's so crazy to me but that is the right attitude.
What y'all think the #1 platform in LA is right now? And I'm talking about not just a single platform on YouTube. I'm talking about like podcasting space, like how they got. What y'all think it is?
You know, for
I fuck with
wouldn't
that.
fight King
I
Bill
probably- I
because he
fuck
felt
with
like
that.
it was real beef, right? But like
Honestly,
meanwhile,
I fuck with
Alex
any
Alonso
interview
done
place.
like,
You know, I know how to conduct myself, what to say and what not to
I
say.
appreciate
So
the
that's
idea
it. As
of
long as
doing
you know
it.
what to say and what not to say, man, you know what's ahead of you. This shit is a whole trick bag.
I'm not gonna lie.
I would love to bet on that.
If I just saw the two of them and I didn't know that I would, even though Alex is like a lot taller than him, he's bigger than him, Mike's not tall, I would just guess that Black would.
I don't think Adam ready for that fight. 3 weeks, he ain't ready for that fight. The boy gonna beat his ass. I think they gonna fuck over Adam. 3 weeks? You got 3 weeks to fight Jason Love? I don't think so.
Haven't been around them both.
I don't know though. I don't.
Man, I was
But I don't
take
be
it.
smoking.
He's going ahead and, you know what I'm saying? It's easy, right?
Remo is at work. Remo's making some fights happen for that undercard that are gonna be fucking dope.
I think Smack should definitely box me on there. We should both get a bag. You feel me? Because for him, it's easy win.
Hey, you know what? You could be a female on there?
Alright.
I don't know.
Smack, you heard what Lush said. Lush said, Smack, come punch him out for a bag. He said, it's an easy win. Hold on. Let me make sure this motherfucker straight. He said, it's an easy win. Come punch him out for a bag, Smack. Come punch Lush out for a bag. For the bag, Smack. Lush said, come punch him out for a bag. Okay. I like Lush. He said, nigga, come fuck me up for the bee's ass. My bad, make sure we got action. Fucking Charlie. Hold on for the game. Hold on, down. There we go. We know. Smack.
One female in there.
Come punch Lush out for the bag. Lush said, come punch him out for the bag.
Find someone for Julie's. I don't know, because part of this is that we have to like be able to convince Aiden and Ross that this person is like well known.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
I feel like there might be a fade for Jalise though. And he's
EBK Young Jock. Oh, you just did the booger thing again.
That's that shit I be talking about with Lush dirty ass. He be doing that little snot shit. That's why I be like, ugh. And I fuck with Lush, right? But that's what I don't like about his dirty ass. Lush, you's a dirty motherfucker. That nigga's you can tell Lush one of them type of nigga like, he blow his nose with his hand type shit. Nigga, blow your motherfucking nose, nigga. You know, here doing snot boogers and shit. Look at this shit. That shit is not funny, nigga. Oh, man. And I shout out to Lush. I fuck with Lush, but that shit nasty.
Yeah.
Look at him.
I feel like there might be a fade for Jalise though. And he's
EBK Young Jock.
Look at him.
Oh, you just did the booger thing again.
Now
I
see
ain't hearing about that
motherfucker.
booger shit, bro.
would you rather?
They said I was there for it.
I need another slow
Nasty
clip.
motherfucker.
Did you see how good I blocked it though? Like I literally like bunch
I yeah, no, we gonna have some Kleenex on standby for you, brother.
I see what you
Blow
did
your
there.
fucking nose.
But alright, for sure.
Shout out to Remo though. Remo, I'm not gonna lie, Remo is the one who put the idea in Aiden Ross's head, and then they sent me a list of opponents. So it might be kind of shocking for some people to hear this, but Jason Love is the one out of like 4 names. Jason Love was the one that I wanted to fight the most.
That's right.
As in, that I thought I had the best chance against, which kind of gives you an idea of what kind of dudes are 240.
They can't put no Jake Paul's in front of you. You in trouble.
No, yeah, he's a machine. Yeah, I can't fuck with that.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming 4 extras on the list.
Nah, no, he ain't.
No, they're not gonna let it.
All that shit is
Yeah,
rap shit,
yeah,
man.
that's rap
Four
shit.
extras ain't about to be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Boy, Extra ain't playing with Adam. He gonna fuck Adam up.
I don't think that's gonna
He
happen.
ready to kill Adam.
Years probably or ever.
So Adam is ready. Boy, Extra ready to kill Adam. He ready to fuck that white boy up.
This shit probably
Hey.
gonna hurt.
That white boy done got on there and spit some hard shit on his ass though. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. That nigga said, nigga, he gonna go get 4 extra to hit a lick, cause that nigga don't leave no fingerprints on Hope. He was on that nigga, on the dead homie. Fuck you mean?
So bad for so long.
We have to
4
clear
extra better
several
go
sanctions.
bust a rap or something like this or
You
something.
know, at the end of the day,
So I go in the group chat. Why do Lush have a black eye?
he didn't know.
Maybe he hasn't been paying attention. He didn't
I
watch.
think Jim Jerm
He
beat
was
his
in the
ass.
group chat. We was talking
Man,
about
right.
like a new black guy.
Flacco, you need to get
Jerm
on the standing roster.
might have beat his ass.
Yeah,
man.
exactly. Spony face versus Flacco. What's happening?
Oh, that'd be bad.
Spottyface could jump over Flacco.
Yeah, that'd be bad, bro. If Flacco, you know, that's my African, but you feel me?
Who would be like a because if we're being honest, although Spony face has a great reason to want to fight Flacco, who like fame level wise?
I know so many people that are shaped like Flacco. That's the problem.
Well, not only
But also he's smaller than him.
but like also based on his popular. Is he smaller?
I mean, he said he lost like 30, 40 pounds, right? Something crazy like that.
Are we gonna believe that like a Lush One drug test? Show me that scale player.
I hear you. But I'm
Hey,
just,
Listen,
you gotta
nigga, I get
FaceTime
high,
Flacco.
nigga. I don't believe that.
You gotta FaceTime, bro.
You got a body.
Yeah, you gotta face.
And it's live, too.
Tripod and FaceTime.
Well, it was live. I don't know if it stopped, but this was live.
FaceTime, for real, for real.
you know what the illest combination.
So what y'all feel like? Y'all feel Munchie should have went back on there? Y'all feel like Munchie should have stood his ground? What do y'all feel about the situation with that, man? Y'all feel like Munchie should have just stood his ground with the situation and not fuck with it, or you feel like it's just content? You feel me? I feel like it's just content. I feel like if it wasn't nothing there and they can get the content out of it, whatever, they should have sat down. But I don't believe like it was. I don't think it was like, why would you even leave? Like, why would you put on all this persona like you were standing on business and morals and then come back and then turn it on Ant? I feel like it was all on the Ant thing, and that's just me personally. I feel like it was more like he said Ant, but I didn't understand how he more mad at the white man more than he is at Ant. I feel like if you would have sat down with anybody, you should have sat down with a young Ant. It shouldn't have been Lush. It should have been Adam, Ant, and Munchie B. That's who should have sat down together. That's just me. I felt like it wasn't no point for him to come to the front of Lush and him. Like, you feel me? That was kind of weird, bro. So that's just me, though, bro. I don't know. If it was, I can't say what I'd do and what another person would do because we all different people. Let's get that shit straight. You know what I'm saying? I don't like saying what I do. But if I was in the situation as a person and me and Ant was cool first, whether I felt like he was hating on me or not, I would have still sat him down and I would have did the content with young Ant and Adam and then with Lush. That's just me though, you feel me? Especially if you're already talking about coming back. So basically you're not gonna be able to be around Ant. You gonna be around everybody else and you just gonna be around other niggas. You ain't gonna be around Ant. Or y'all just gonna be on the show, it's gonna be weird. Cause he asked him, is he coming back on Tuesday? So that's getting like a little bit towards from now. So I feel like personally me, this is my opinion, nobody else. I feel like this, me, you know what I'm saying? I don't care how a nigga feel when it comes to my fucking opinion when it comes to this, cause I feel like you shouldn't have sat down with that dude. I wouldn't have sat down with him after because I wouldn't have never left. It was like oh, you don't wanna do it on my time? Then fuck you, but more directed to Ant. You know what I'm saying? I wish that Munchie would have stood on business a little longer. I hope he don't go back and he do his thing, you feel me? And I hope he make Adam contribute to what he got going. You know what I'm saying? We'll know if Adam is support with Munchie, if Adam go on Munchie platform. That's what we need. We need Munchie, you done went back on Adam platform. Now we need this dude to go on his platform. You know what I'm saying? Do something with him, collab with him. then we'll know. But I wouldn't have sat down with him. If I would have sat down with Adam, most likely, I promise you, nigga, 100%, nigga, on my mom, on my kids, I would have sat down with young Ant, and I would have sat down with Adam. I would have got the content with them based on we homies, and based on I said a few things, and based on he might feel out of context. And Ant right now is still lost and trying to figure out, and how was he ever jealous of Munchie B? He's still oblivious about that. He asked that nigga Lunch, how was I still jealous of the nigga? He said, I peep certain things. When you say you peep certain things, you're supposed to give scenarios and situations on how the shit that I peep to make me say, okay, that's jealousy. You know what I'm saying? It could be like the way you look at a nigga, the way you walk past a nigga, the way you avoid a nigga when a nigga around, so the way that you respond when a nigga doing good. Jealousy come in different forms, bro. You know what I'm saying? I see it all the time. Niggas a smile in your face, bro, but behind your back a nigga like, you know what I'm saying? Or a nigga come with the bullshit, these little games. So, you know, jealousy in first hand come in different shapes and forms. But when you explain jealousy, you gotta explain how, and you gotta have some you gotta be at least have some valid points on the situation of how jealousy is. If you can't explain that, I would have sat down with him and I would have kind of gave Ant my best intake on how I felt. He was jealous at the time. That's just me. But I ain't saying nothing wrong with Lush. I'm just saying though, you feel me? What was the point of even sitting down with him? Because after sitting down, I'm like, this ain't no gas, this ain't nothing. Everything they talking about, they already talked about online. You feel me?
Crib Mac is about the bread.
This month.
Crib Mac will fight some. I'm not saying on the same card as me, but Crib Mac will fight some.
If Crib Mac's allowed to, because I feel like it's easy. Look, I was able to convince the parole officer, whoever.
I think Crib Mac need to get his shit together, and Crib Mac need to fight Jap again. If anything, I think Jap 5 and can we promote that? Can we get a Jap 5 and Crib Mac fight? The world already been hearing about this fight. The world already heard about how he got his ass beat up in jail. And he's saying he's trying to revive himself and this and that. Crib Mac really like that. Get in the gloves for the money. If you're not scared of little bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jab, free Jab 5. You know what I'm saying? Jab 5 need to beat that nigga Crib Mac ass again in the ring, bro. And let the world see that ass whooping. I ain't gonna lie, that'll be a good fight. That'll be a good fight. It'll be a brutal fight. I think the homie would sag that nigga, but I think that if anybody gonna fight, that's a fight that he should be willing to take by them both getting out of jail. And it can do something for both of them. It can basically put them in a good position for both of them. They both got on by dissing each other. Jack 5 had a song with him. There was a lot behind them too. They fought each other, but I think that'd be right. I think that'd be more better.
Johnson, whoever bro was, that he should go to do a rap battle. You know, it's really difficult to do that, but it also
Should do a rap battle.
Crib Mac. I got Crib Mac to do a rap battle.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about doing a rap battle this year too.
I think it's a great idea.
Who you want to battle?
Just whoever's. Maybe Jason Love.
Disaster. Daylight.
Hey, look.
Honestly though.
Is it me? Look.
No, but I'm open to it.
Real shit. Is it me, right? Or this nigga, like, to me, Adam is like obsessed with Jason Love in some type of way. Like, he always say Jason Love. Like he fucked your wife or whatever. And I know that you seen it. I know that you see it, but I don't know, bro. It's just weird. Like, to me, that's just to me, bro. I feel like he always insinuates some little shit with Jason White, Jason Love. Like, I don't know, bro. That shit, nigga. Why would you let him fuck your wife and you always saying Jason Love? Who would you have a rap battle against? Jason Love. Who you gonna fight Jason Love? Like, why would you let him fuck your bitch then, nigga? Like, that shit is weird. Like, is it content? Is it not? I feel like you don't give a fuck about that bitch. But I felt like, and it's not to disrespect his wife. I don't know Lena. You know what I'm saying? Lena look like a smooth little female, and she could take everything a nigga give her. That's one thing I'm gonna say. I hope that ain't no diss track. Which Lena could take everything a nigga give her. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, this nigga obsessed with that nigga, bro. You feel me? Like, he obsessed with that nigga, bro. Like, Jason Love. Like, why you let him fuck your bitch, bro? He fucked your bitch, made some money off of it. Talked about you. Then he gonna beat your ass in the ring, beat you up, win the fight, get some money off of you. Talk about you. Like, come on, bro. It's like, it's weird. Like, come on, bro. Like, it don't make no sense. Like, he probably got a fetish for him. You feel me? I think shit. I don't think You never know, bro. You probably got a fetish for that nigga, bro.
But anyway, no.
Hey, look.
Okay, this.
Don't be surprised, bro. Don't be surprised if don't listen. That's raise my hand. Raise my hand and speak part of my age. Don't be surprised if Adam don't bring Jason Love on Plug Talk and they both hit Linda together. Watch the storyline. Hey, this shit, all this shit right here, I be looking at this shit on YouTube, man, and I be like, damn, this shit like a soap opera. It's like a, y'all remember One Life to Live and shit? One Life to Live, General Hospital, all that little shit. This shit is like General Hospital. These niggas got little scenes and shit. I'm telling you, don't be surprised if he fight Jason Love and he end up on Plug Talk and Jason Love and him is fucking linked together. I don't see the difference because the nigga already made money with him. You made too much money with that nigga. You made money with that nigga. He fucked your bitch. You gonna fight him. Like, he made too much money with you, bro. So I don't see why you don't have no Blood Talk shit with him.
This just proves to you though how big my heart is that I'm trying to get AD a fight.
Mm-hmm. You should. I mean, like honestly, AD after, and I say this because I fuck with AD. We done talked recently. He cool. He
Man,
took
make
some
sure y'all run that
L's
like button,
when
man.
it comes to
Hit that like
fame.
button and
So,
subscribe too,
you know,
man.
okay,
Subscribe.
I heard
2026
about-
subscribers
what
and
he
support.
said, some shit?
On
Yeah,
over. Everybody that
okay.
fuck with it,
And
if
then,
you and this
they told us
motherfucker
I
watching,
shape AD,
hit
you know,
that like button. It
I
don't
know
cost
AD
you
from
nothing
back
to
in the
ring
days,
that
you know,
bell.
been outside, man, these niggas got cracking and squabbling and shit.
I
So,
think AD is
all that
fucking
shit I
something
don't
up.
know nothing about, but I done witnessed AD get going.
You seen demos?
Yeah.
Since we've known him, the only fight that I really know about was the one in San Diego or whatever, which to be honest, not really that indicative of his fighting skill.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna.
Blackout drunk.
Cause I know AD from the AOB days, Joe Moses and shit. We was all outside, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it get cracking and AD get going though. So, but I don't know, maybe he been eating too much or some shit. But
Definitely, he's been eating too much. Definitely needs to be on the same Ozempic that
That nigga said maybe he been eating too much.
Do not to fight Flacco.
That'd be interesting. For all of Flacco's pent up hate for
But Flacco is losing weight, and Duno is getting. It's just I feel like Duno is way bigger than Flacco.
Has he never not been?
Yeah, Duno is like scary.
for
fat.
real, I ain't never just had zero faith in Flacco squabbling.
He talks about himself as if he's capable, but I don't know. But yo, if AD turns down the fight that I suggested that he take,
Could you say what you suggested? Or no?
not at this time, but I threw it out there. Hopefully they try to make it happen, because that would be epic.
Dijon versus AD?
Nah, hell
Just
no.
playing, just playing.
What?
Dijon versus Flacco. Dijon would do it. Dijon would do it and would win.
He would fuck him up.
Maybe, I don't know.
And then he gets what he wants.
We ain't heard about that Mexican dude he beat up since.
I told Smack, bro,
That's
stop
like a
talking
year
shit
ago.
to Dijon, bro. You can't win, bro. Just leave that shit alone. That shit's stupid.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What y'all think?
Yeah.
Hit that like button if y'all think
Stop
that
arguing with him.
Dijon gonna beat Smack up.
It's definitely not the path
If y'all
to fame and fortune. Beef on it.
If y'all think Dijon Paul would beat Smack up, put it in the comments. If y'all think that Dijon Paul can't fuck with Smack, man, throw them oranges in the comments on Hoover. Let me see some oranges, bro. Drop the oranges right now, Hoover. I don't know, bro. And not because that dude is, his wrist broke like this. I ain't trying to say because Dijon Paul wrist broke on Hoover. I ain't trying to know. Not trying to say nothing about the community, what they got going, right? But I just feel like aggressiveness. I don't feel like Dijon Paul have the aggressiveness to win a fight against Smack. I don't see it, bro. I hope it may be me. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't think he have the aggressiveness, bro, to fight against him, bro. I hope I don't see it. I think Smack ain't allowing Dijon Paul to whoop his ass. I don't know. I don't think so.
No way to hit your
Smack ain't gonna lose to no Dijon Paul, bro.
I love how everybody.
I don't see it. Smacky lose to
forbidding
Dijon
him
Paul.
jumper is like-
Smacky lose to Dijon Paul, man. We putting that nigga off. He gotta get put off, bro. Drop that orange if y'all think that Smack is gonna win. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie, right? Smack get beat up by Jean Paul, that nigga gotta get put out trouble, nigga. Oh, he gotta stop that truck bird shit. He better just be truck. And remind you, don't get mad at me, just content. But this is real though. Don't get nigga. We brought the content up. If Jean Paul whoop Smack ass, where did that leave Smack at? Smack, you cannot get your ass whooped by Jean Paul. And I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Jean Paul be popping that shit. He be popping that shit, bro. But if Smack get his ass whooped by Jean Paul, where did that leave him at? You cannot lose that fight, Smack. So your integrity and you better squabble like a rape victim. I mean a great victim. Nigga, you better act like this nigga's a nigga in jail with carrots. You better act like this the carrot man in jail. You better act like this the carrot man in jail, nigga. You better squabble for your manhood, cause nigga, you get in there and you get beat up by Jean Paul for one. You better. I don't know. Smack got that little bum leg though. He got that little stupid ass little foot. He got some shit on his foot when he had his little accident. So I don't know. He got that. You know what I'm saying? When he got to the accident, he got that little bum leg. So I don't know. All Jean probably got to do is corner him off. But Smack, if you lose to Jean Paul, that's put off. We putting you off, man. Take that fight, Smack. Smack, don't turn down the fight from Jean Paul, bro. Out of all people, you gotta take that one. You gotta take that one.
Extremely excited to go do podcasts with Dejan. I don't know what it is. They just gave away.
Jean Paul,
Yeah.
take that one. Get that money. Quick money. If not Smack, let's say he'll take the fade. You can come beat Lunch up for nothing, punch him out, and get your bread. Lunch already said, shit, Smack come punch me out, get the bread. That's how you know Lunch don't give a fuck. That's how I know Lunch didn't fight back. That's how I know for sure that Lunch didn't fight back when whatever the fuck happened with that black eye. Cause that nigga said that Smack might as well fight me, and then shit, you know, he could just he gonna win the fight. I know he probably gonna win. That's an easy win for him, and he can get the bag. Nigga never. The fuck you mean that's an easy win for you? So he already beat up mentally. That's how I know that he didn't win that fight. For sure, that nigga did not win that fight. For sure. Unless you got your ass beat up. I think Germ socked that nigga up. I think Germ might have and I fuck with Lush, but I think Lush might have got beat up by Germ, bro, his girl.
They're having a pillow fight as we speak. There's simultaneous to this spot. They're having a pillow fight. Popcorn's out. They're debating.
It didn't work out with Rich Trapper or Ash Bash.
Yeah.
So how long will Tam last? I don't know.
I wonder that. So let me ask you, because you're a Munchie. You and Ash Bash been cool for a while. Y'all have a past occurrence and all that. How did you feel like what her leading the pod and then her wanting beefing with Dejan? Were you like, did you see that coming?
No, she said it really had nothing to do with her. She said it was in a group text, her, Trapper, and like she was really quiet during the group text, and then they turned into a y'all thing. Like it really had nothing to do with her. She hopped in and had a little bit to say or whatever. Then she.
I like Ash Bash.
Dejan was like,
That little bit groovy. I like Ash
You have a lot
Bash.
of girlfriends that have been on this pod at a certain point.
on the spot.
Yeah.
That sat down.
I feel like, yeah. You know, just not girlfriends, just like women that you've had dealings with.
No,
She's kind of a demon with these hoes.
He's pretty vocal about
Yeah.
who he slept with.
no. Ricky friends with one of my ex's brother, and then you know Tam is cool. One of my exes, like that's how I met Tam through one of my exes.
Tanita.
No, Tania ain't my ex.
No, I'm saying she was like, you had dealings with her.
Oh yeah.
Everybody fuck Tania. Tania the
There was
rat.
on the board player, I ain't gonna lie.
Shit.
It's like 4 or 5 so far.
You just assuming.
You crazy.
You literally just
It
said.
could be 4 or 5 life
That bitch like Tupac. She get around.
You're just assuming that there's a lot more as well.
That's all
That
there
might be all
ever
of them.
fucked in his life. Yeah.
Hey, I would just say, not to stop it, I was like, I'm like, what was the point? Like, not like my whole thing, what was the point of sit down with this dude, man? Like, you know, niggas gonna do what they do. And I know that niggas potting and just sitting down doing what they do. But I was like, why even leave? I wouldn't have even left that motherfucker. Because now it's looking like it was all because of Ant. And me, to make a good pod, I would have sat down with your Ant. I would think I would have hollered at Ant on the phone, you know what I'm saying, without letting the world know. And I would have sat down with Ant, you know what I'm saying? I would have did it all over again. And I would have hollered at him, you know what I'm saying, and gave him the, I would have gave him the, I would have been trying to get a homie his confirmation that he needed, because let's be real, Munchie gonna go back to no jumper, bro. I feel like Munchie gonna go back to no jumper. I think Munchie trying to see and trying to see the vibe of the people, the chats and how they feel about it, and trying to see what Crip Mac fit in with the no jumper cash shit. And I think that Munchie gonna end up going back though eventually, because I was saying I don't see the reason. Let me see if we triggering. Like I don't see the reason for the nigga to go back on that motherfucker. You feel me? I didn't see that shit. I didn't see the reason.
I just like the logic glazing is so extreme that
I don't see the
makes
reason
sense
him
to,
going
like,
back
how
on
many
here
sex
and
workers
leaving,
you got.
that's what I'm
I feel
saying.
like
That's
like
crazy.
1,000 sex partners.
No, I feel like the
What glaze me?
I
Basically,
feel like
just
people
ant.
miss.
You should have more than 1,000.
I know, right?
Yeah, 1,000 is light for what I thought you would have. I thought you were a rock.
At the end of the day, that whole altercation with Munchie being Ant didn't do nothing but get them into it, and it all was over this nigga. It all started over him. So what was the point of sitting back with all of them and not sitting back down with Ant? That's what I was saying. You know, I kind of would have sat down with Ant a little more and got to understand with Ant and gave him the answers he wanted. That's just me though, you feel me? I would have talked to him before and see a nigga vibe, and I would have pod with him if we gon' pod. Cause niggas gotta understand it's 2026, bro. And doing the podcast shit with these niggas, bro, and the real attention is different. You see how niggas be oblivious, so if y'all gonna end up sitting down anyway, niggas might wanna get out their feelings and sit down and have a conversation like, you know what I'm saying? Like Sporty Face did. Although Sporty Face should have slapped the shit out of DC Baby Draco, he should have got up in that nigga ass. He shouldn't have gave him no way out. Cause when you give, and I'm not saying he should have just crashed out on the podcast, but he should have allowed that nigga to talk. You know, he didn't have enough time, and he didn't have enough, he didn't give him the floor enough to talk and speak in order to read through the bullshit like old girl was saying. He just kind of sat there with his head down, let Wack play. And Wack probably told that nigga, hey nephew, shh, don't say nothing with nephew. Don't piss him off. Don't say nothing. I got this, nephew. Let me do the talking. He like, all right. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. But going into 2026, I want niggas to know, and I'm not gonna bring that on 2025. We're moving forward. We're not doing no content. We ain't talking about nothing on 2025 that happened. We're trying to get back to 2026 and moving forward, right? But I do want to say, like, the shit all with whacking them, bro, and these motherfucking people, bro. Y'all gotta understand, like, I don't expect that dude to be DC Baby Draco to, I don't expect Sporty Face to get on there and trip on the nigga, right? You pod, but if you gonna sit there and pod, bro, and we understand that this is content, you gotta get on there and sit up, you know what I'm saying? Get out your feelings. That shit happen, whatever. Sit down with it. I don't blame no nigga for how they do content. In my mind, I'm sitting there thinking about how people operate with it. And I'm thinking about how it's supposed to go. But it's not my job to tell the people on the internet how it's supposed to go. When it comes to this content shit, if ain't nobody called you a bitch and nobody disrespect you, bro, I feel like any issue you can sit down and you can have with a nigga. But I don't see the reason for sitting down back on no jumper with these two people and Ant ain't there. I would have sat down with Ant. That's all I was saying.
Sorry, I kept tracking so long.
Nah, here's the thing. Lush glazing is
If you
very
want.
disingenuous. I glaze because I know how to make people feel disarmed, and I know how to make them comfortable.
You ain't gotta disarm me though.
I know that you my partner.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about you.
Yeah.
I'm just literally being
Let's say
"Damn,
that
bro,
shit,
we
but
got some food."
let's sneak
Like,
it
it
and
ain't
fake.
really- It's a whole different thing when it comes to our combo right now. But yeah, I glaze so much less than people. Man, I never worked at a donut shop in my life.
You really think that? God damn it.
No, I know. I'm
You
kidding.
really,
You can get a Krispy Kreme sponsorship for sure.
so you think your glazing is overstated and this is like a figment in the imagination of the entire audience and all of your co-hosts?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah.
Everyone is wrong.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think that nigga let's be dick riding. I ain't gonna lie. I think that nigga be ball gazing. You feel me? On over, he ride that white horse. I'm not gonna lie, because everybody that come through that motherfucker, he ain't never given like no. He do ride. He ride. He a bullshit nigga. I ain't gonna lie. But I like that nigga Lush because I know he a smoker. He remind me of a smoker nigga. Okay, boom, a little smoker, a little Mexican nigga. You know what I'm saying? Bullshit nigga. But he is a ball gazer. He do ride the coattail of everybody that walk through that door. And when you gonna do that, bro, you gotta learn how to shut your mouth up on the coming opinions that can assault people. Because if you gonna sit around them and ride their coattail, you gotta be quiet and shut the fuck up when they're around. Don't be trying to like be fake with it. And Ant said something on the pod when he said people gotta understand the difference between people that's doing content and people that understand respect. Don't disrespect me because the line is content. Understand the line between content and respect. Some people still want their respect because we're doing content. You ain't gonna just say, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta be in mind too. That's what I was just saying too.
Yeah, sometimes I feel that way. Everybody's wrong for that.
I think it'd be very mischaracterized.
I think
Taken out of context, 100%.
you're qualified to speak at anybody wedding and give a speech.
Okay, exactly.
Because he's had a lifetime of unsuccessful relationships?
No, bitch, you just
I'm gonna talk somebody up. I'm gonna make them sound good. At my wedding speech, you gonna want your
Yeah, that's fake. I don't want no nigga like that. I don't want no nigga at my wedding, bro, labeling it up. And you don't really fuck with me like that. I hope stay your ass over there. I don't want no nigga at my wedding glazing me. You don't fuck with me, bro.
Very lucky to have Randy. You saved
But
me.
shout out to him though.
You know what I mean? Like,
I
yeah.
fuck with that nigga. Look, she just
Let's get to it.
he
So,
just
okay,
saying shit.
a couple weeks ago, we had a podcasting experience. It was a 5-hour episode. Some would say one of our better episodes in recent memory and
Man,
longest.
hit that like button. Run that motherfucker up, man.
And on that episode, honestly, it felt like a mostly smooth episode until it felt like towards the end things started to get a little bit intense between you and I.
Mm-hmm.
In particular,
Hey, Munchie learned this motherfucker lesson. And that nigga Munchie came up there with a water bottle. Hey, one thing, doing content, I ain't gonna lie. If I was doing content, nigga, I would have came back with a bottle, nigga. And I ain't gonna lie, I would have put, hey, he came with a water bottle. Look, Munchie some motherfucker. Hey, Munchie want to get back to no jumper bad as a motherfucker. And he came back with a water bottle. Hey, that nigga Munchie trying to get back in. That nigga came back with the water, nigga. He like, nigga, I'm about to show the world, nigga. Yeah, I'm about to show the world, nigga. I'm about to show the world I can change. That nigga got a water bottle, boy. For real. Look, last time we seen Munchie be in front of the white man, that nigga had a fifth, big old fifth. Fucked up. That nigga got a 60 out of my water bottle. Gang shit. Hey, that nigga drink a water down, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, nigga, bro. Hey, no jumper change. Hey, Munchie, you sure have changed, nigga. You sure have changed, man. I'm just doing content. Oh, I'm just doing content, man. Hey, look, hey. Hey, he got that nigga, hey, that nigga Adam got Munchie drinking water, nigga. Hey, I don't think I seen Munchie drink too much water on no jumper, bro. That nigga be having some type of drink, some type of alcohol, bro, some type of beverage. You feel me? This nigga Munchie carried a water bottle. Hey, look. Hey, that was me. Like I would have went back on that motherfucker with a fifth bottle, and I wouldn't even had no drink in that motherfucker. I would have put some motherfucking apple juice in that bitch or something. Fill him with apple juice or some shit, you feel me? Or hit it with a little cranberry juice and make it just a little tint darker, make it look like a little Henny. And I would have been drinking apple juice. And I would have been on that nigga again. I would have got on that nigga. Hey, bro. Hey, niggas, hey, hit that like button, bro. I hope if y'all fucking with it, cuz. I hope it. Tell me know what y'all would have did, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, cuz. Let me know what y'all would have did, bro. That nigga Munchie went up there drinking water, nigga. Look how Adam looking. Look. He like, he drinking water now, nigga. Yeah, over the water bottle.
it really ratcheted up a bit due to some.
Hey, shout out to my nigga. Oh, yeah, shout out to my nigga.
Literal physical fucking.
I mean, Anna already stole my girlfriend in the middle of the episode. I was like, you know what I mean?
Is that right?
It has been rumored that is your Jason Love now.
You feel me?
Crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
Lush.
And look, this is the crazy thing about it, right? You gotta be careful with that. What did Lush just say? Hey, y'all tell young Aunt Hefe, man, it's a whole lot of hating up in that room with young Aunt Hefe. I ain't saying that this nigga hating on it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about the shit that Lush just said. Y'all gotta listen. Y'all gotta listen to niggas, bro. What he said, bro. That nigga just said. Young and Hefe took his bitch during the episode. That's a problem, nigga. When a nigga start saying little jokes like that, hold on, bro. Hold up. That shit could be a problem because he probably argued with that shit in the house, and I bet y'all.
He's the one in the couch chair now.
I give it about. I get it like. I get about 2-3 months, bro. Like 2 months. Lush gonna come out that he had an issue. She gonna come out talking about he had an issue in the house over Young Ant over that episode. Cause why would you say that, nigga? He took your bitch during the episode. That's that hating shit. That's that shit y'all gotta listen to, cuz. Y'all gotta listen to shit like that. Y'all gotta listen to all the words that a nigga say. Y'all don't let no wording that a motherfucker say, cause life is about wording, and words are spells. So when a nigga say little certain shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, certain niggas play, don't get me wrong, feel me? But when a nigga say shit like that with his bitch, man, you gotta watch that shit. So this is where that shit be coming from. And they say, oh, I didn't know this nigga was, nah, nigga, this is the shit right here.
Hold on, before you go, explain that.
Fuck.
Ant went over to Lush's apartment and fucked Germ in front of Lush.
Is that right?
Look.
If that was true, that'd be pretty fucking hilarious. But no, the reality is, Germ was sitting there, looking kind of cute and looking kind of toxic, licking her lips. You feel me? Sitting right next to Ant. I don't know.
I was feeling that.
See what I'm saying?
I didn't feel.
That's the jealousy shit. That's the hating shit.
Germ
Right there.
I'm right here, you right here, you right here, and over here.
And over there.
So
Young and
that wasn't
Hefe. Young and Hefe don't give a fuck about what nothing with the check say, man. Y'all go tell Ant, man, he got a intruder. White flag, retreat. Tell Ant he better retreat. And that's that glazing shit niggas be talking about. I'm hoping they gonna get mad at me. I don't give a fuck. I'm hoping clip it, say what y'all want. Young Ant Hefe, Lush. This is no jumper. This is that hating shit that niggas be talking about. This is that little weird shit that you see. He say that she was sitting there licking her lips to Ant, sitting there looking cute. Nigga, this is the weird shit that niggas be doing and niggas be feeling. Y'all don't be seeing that shit, nigga. So don't be acting like you don't see that shit, nigga. But this is the glazing shit we talking about with Lush, because Lush, when you in front of Ant, you be all on that nigga dick. You be all friendly with that nigga. But now you're in front of Munchie B talking about, hey, your bitch was sitting up there licking her lips to Ant. And you wonder why the hating shit comes on and the hating all the little bullshit. I hope that's the little weird shit niggas be playing.
Right next to what you talking about?
It is right next.
No, Ant was on the far right. It was Ant, Germ, me, Munchie, Lush.
Y'all let me know in the chats, man, if I'm wrong. Y'all in my chats, y'all let me know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the situation, man. Lush just sit there and said that his bitch was looking at Ant. And y'all wonder how the hating shit be going on in these rooms. But this nigga Lush ain't never said that shit. Nigga, you sat in front of that man all that time and you ain't never said nothing to that nigga about it. You crazy?
Okay, so, okay.
Yeah.
I think my mind almost fucking was from A-Train by the end of the night, dog. It was about to be a slimy situation.
Do you think, with that, like, do you see the appeal
That's
of
that
bringing a
seriously
guy with a
joking
bigger
shit.
dick than you over and letting him fuck your girl in front of you?
No, that's more like an Adam type thing, you feel me? Like,
That's a
do that
seriously
more
joke.
than
That's
they
how
fuck
niggas
Diddy.
seriously joke.
yeah.
That, honestly, that was the great thing about this whole Jason Love narrative coming back up again, is that now I can be like, yes, I did that, but really, look at Diddy.
I don't
Wow.
kink shame people though. I really don't kink shame. If that's what like a motherfucker's in, I get what the appeal could be on all sides of that. You feel me? Like, cause I'm intellectual enough. I'm not obtuse. I don't just see things from one
But
angle.
you heard what Vlad said, right? He said he seen the video. And then he called it a medical condition as far as Puffy go.
Oh, his dick?
Oh.
I'm trying to tell y'all, that's the shit I be talking about, bro. That Lush shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all gotta, 2026, y'all gotta wake up and see the bullshit that niggas be throwing at you, the hate, bro, the little weird shit, bro. Cause you see how he just threw that out there? But I bet you Ant gonna respond to this. I bet y'all anything that Ant gonna respond to what Lush just said, because I know he throwing back. And this is where the bullshit happens, because if you feeling like this nigga was sitting up there and your bitch was on you, now you sit up here with this black eye. We don't know if that bitch socked you out. We don't know if y'all been going through some type of situation, all because of you feel like Ant was trying to knock your bitch when the day that, you know what I'm saying, he was sitting up there with Munchie and he allegedly kicked Munchie's chair. It's the glazing shit. And I fuck with Lush, but Lush, this is the glazing shit we talking about. Get your shit together, Lush. Stop acting like a hoe. Feel me? Stop acting like a hoe. Leave that shit alone. Your bitch shouldn't have been sitting by no other nigga anyway. Ain't no way in the world your bitch should have been sitting over there between two other men. Fuck wrong with you? You crazy as a motherfucker. You on a podcast, you over here, your bitch over there. The fuck is your bitch doing over there? Nigga, my bitch gonna be right here. Watch how much. Let my bitch sit right here. Nigga, my bitch on the far end, nigga. The fuck, my bitch ain't sit between those niggas to be talking, looking at her crazy, making the bitch uncomfortable. That's how I know you niggas don't even be knowing how to be men. Niggas don't even be knowing how to take certain roles. That's why the bitch was able to play them little games and look at Lush and play that. Cause nigga, your bitch way over there, nigga. Fuck are you talking about? The bitch shoulda got knocked. I ain't gonna lie, Ant, you shoulda knocked the bitch, Ant. I fuck with Lush, but you shoulda knocked the bitch, Ant. Because look what's going on. And now, you like the shit with Munchie when it said little vibes, you know, and I'm gonna keep it G. Young Aunt Hefe told Lush, she said, Lush say he been seeing little vibes on the New Year's show. He said he been seeing little vibes between him and Munchie, but he could never explain what the vibes was, right? And now that I'm listening to the show right now that's live from Lush, and Lush saying that that his bitch was sitting up there looking at young Aunt Hefe, and he could have knocked her. She was from A-Track at the end of the night, and they changed the subject. That's how niggas really be feeling. So when Ant was trying to figure out what did he mean by I had the vibes with Munchie, no nigga, he said I feel vibes, no nigga. Lush ass right there hating. Oh, hating ass Lush. Lush, I fuck with you, Lush, but that was some hater shit. Flag on the play on Lush. Y'all get on Lush head with this. Y'all can't let Lush pass, because what's gonna happen is Lush sitting up there in his household, beating his bitch up, going to getting into it with his bitch, all because he feeling like Aunt Hefe gonna knock the hoe. He felt like he gonna knock the beach, free the beach. He
That's
was
what
like,
Yeah,
gonna
man,
knock
what
the
you mean?
beach.
Like he says micro penis.
Look,
And keep in mind, Diddy was known for allegedly doing a lot
they can
of
change that subject. I bet Ant gonna get on that shit though.
cocaine, etc., which are pretty much like the best ways that I could ever think of to make your dick not function properly.
See, that's the weird shit with
So,
no jumper. I'm not gonna lie,
In
bro.
addition to having a very small dick, it's probably pretty likely that it was borderline non-operational.
Certain shit with no jumper, bro. That's why I don't be really watching no jumper, bro. And you know, shout out to no jumper. Like, subscribe to him and all that, bro. Shout out to no jumper. Shout out to Munch for sure. My nigga Munchie be, that's my nigga. Over, but I don't like watching this shit because the niggas always talking about dicks and weird shit, like little weird shit, like dicks and porn. You know what I'm saying? It be like weird shit. It's always like some weird shit. Like every show is somebody dig. It's like a little gay joke. Like I don't like that shit. Like that shit like weird. And it's like I believe that the shit that you impute into your mind is the way you start thinking, bro. That's why I don't say that no homo, no Diddy shit. Because I feel like if you keep on living by saying that shit, you just always thinking gay shit. I don't want to think that gay shit all day. So when he be sitting up there saying little gay shit, that shit be like certain, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, y'all let me know if it's too much, bro. Y'all hit the like button. I think the people, let me know if the people like that shit. I don't know if the people like that. If y'all don't like that, drop the oranges in the comments and let me know that, like, that ain't like no groovy shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all feel about that, bro. Because it's always some little weird gay shit, like, that's why I be skipping through that shit with him. I'm gonna watch it for months, though.
Honestly, the idea of a guy coming over and fucking my girl doesn't really like bother me. If we're gonna have like a freaky night, as long as there's another girl there and I can be banging the other girl. If we're swapping, that doesn't really.
I'm not trying to see no
I'm pretty
motherfucker.
sure
My bitch.
realistically,
We've never done that, but I would be down with that.
Puffy had access to a bevy of Vagine at all times. Like,
Yeah.
he had multiple. He was smacking down shit the whole time he was with.
Well, was it? We don't really know that.
If I were to guess,
All those crazy stories, like almost none of the stories are about Puff having sex with the girls.
that's crazy. I'm thinking if I'm Puffy, I'm getting top 24/7.
I would assume that he was, but whatever. Anyway, so you got cucked by Aunt Hefe. And
Tennessee.
the situation got kind of wild. Everybody's seen it by now. Having had time to reflect on it. Okay, actually, we'll just go event by event because the podcast ends and people will remember that like the vibe for maybe like the last 10 minutes of the podcast was pretty awkward because we had sort of allowed it to get to this like crazy fevered pitch, and then I had to read some.
I think it's gonna get really awkward now. 2026, no jumper finna get really, really awkward. It's finna change, bro. And I'm gonna tell you why. Somebody said Ant don't got too long to be there, right? And they said because of Adam. I think this situation just made it weird too. For him to think that Ant trying to knock his bitch. So it's like a nigga gotta watch you too, Lush. You know what I'm saying? So, young Ant, if you do hear this motherfucker and y'all do fuck with young Ant shit, tell that nigga, man, go watch this live and go tell him he needs to watch that nigga Lush too, bro. You know what I'm saying? I hope that he did shit, cause it's like that was some weird shit. Oh yeah, my bitch was sitting there. Your bitch shouldn't have been sitting between no two niggas. And she shouldn't have been sitting on the other side of you. If that's your bitch and that's your woman, or excuse me, your queen or whatever you fuck with and that's your girl, she should have been sitting right there on the side of you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like she should have never been sitting across from you to where people's looking at her and they daggering her about questions and shit like that. You feel me? Especially when y'all live together. Y'all in the household together. You ain't showing no type of leadership. So that's why she over there licking her lips and doing whatever she doing to niggas, because your leadership role is fucked up. That shit fucked up, Lush. That was weird. Like, so you can't blame nobody but yourself. That's just me. I feel like, Lush, you can't blame nobody but yourself for your bitch or your woman sitting up there licking her lips because she's sitting next to nobody. Because if you sitting around all men, she was supposed to be over there with you. Especially if the episode was about y'all talking. But that didn't make no sense to me. But I don't know. Let me know what y'all feel about the Lush shit. Let me know what y'all feel about the Lush, is Lush on some hate shit with young Ant, man.
Nation and stuff. We sat there for
How
like
long
another
that
10
good
minutes,
young
and then the
Ant
podcast
be
ends.
waiting?
Munchie B leaves, and I actually sent you a voice note that night, basically kind of anticipating what was going to happen, in the sense of like, I knew that everybody was going to be on your helmet acting like I was on some crazy shit or that you had been disrespected or whatever. So in anticipation of that, I kind of hit you up just letting you know, hey, I fuck with you. I want to keep podcasting together. I know that there's going to be a lot of crazy conversation about this, but I just want to let you know that I still want to keep this thing going. And regardless of how tonight went, we can talk about it and everything like that. But, I kind of correctly assumed. I've been doing this long enough that I knew that conversation was coming.
But you knew you was
so
wrong,
that
man.
night, I sent that voice note maybe a couple hours after the podcast ended. Like, where were you at that night? Because I kind of felt like you left not angry.
That's
And
what it
then,
seemed like.
as time went by a little bit, you started to like kind of absorb the chat narratives and the other YouTubers' narratives, and that might have changed how you viewed it a little bit.
No, when I left here, when I'm in the whip, we sliding off, I knew I had a horrible pod, you know what I'm saying? I got the message, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, man, you should probably try, you know what I'm saying, check it out, run it back. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I agreed, cause I already I know it went bad by the time I left this building. But when I go home, I go to sleep, you know what I'm saying? I wake up, cause you know what I'm saying, I was fatty. I really don't remember a lot of this stuff, but I'm coming across these titles, you know what I'm saying? So when I'm talking about like kick and all, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Right? And then I was here, but I wasn't here. You know, I was here for this, but I woke up that day on some I was on some fake celebrating some shit. That ain't really where I went up about some shit that was really minute though. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
I mean, we've all blacked out. I've just never done it on a podcast,
Told
so I can't even.
I would have went
imagine
up
how
there,
weird it
nigga,
must be to,
with some more
black
drink.
out,
I
but
would've-
then
I
have
would've
to be
had
a video
apple
of
juice
everything that you
or a
were
little bit of
doing
cranberry
while you were
juice.
blacked out.
You mean my
And I
life?
would've
Yeah,
painted in the
yeah.
film bottle.
You never blacked out all the years? Like,
on camera, no.
I'm fucking
That's
with
the
you, I'm
first time,
fucking
like,
with
you know
you.
what I'm saying?
I would've got on that motherfucker with his ass and made him think I was drinking.
Like, but I mean, like on the podcast.
Put my nigga Munchie on water.
First of all, the kick thing.
What you on water now?
I'm like, hold on. That's all I'm like, hold on. You kicked me or something? You like, no, I was creating distance. And I hit the homie. I'm like, hey, that nigga Adam kicked me, nigga. Like, no, he was kind of like, you know what I'm saying, because you was poking him and, you know what I'm saying, so I'm like, yeah, like, nigga, the nigga booted me, where the fuck was you at, nigga? You feel me?
yeah.
Right? So, boom, so, but I hit Adam, I'm like, hey man, we need to go live later on, you know what I'm saying, like, if you ain't busy today, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I ran across a couple of clips. I already see my bloopers, you know what I'm saying? But I got some things I need to address, you know what I'm saying? Like on how things played out. He was like, all right, boom. But then he's like, oh, no, not today. Okay. But then I noticed, you know what I'm saying, the state team news was on the news earlier. I'm like, maybe you don't want us to cross paths or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? That was Tuesday, then Wednesday. Like, it didn't happen. Then Thursday, I was just over it. Like,
probably why Munchie felt some type of way. He like, nigga, you didn't pick the stink team niggas over me. Or he probably felt like that was like some picking at him shit. I hope, but that could have been the reason too. Munchie probably felt like he was picking at him, like, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, like, I don't know, nigga, you got into it with me, and then the next day I told you I want to sit down, and then you go with the stink team niggas. No, I'm beefing with the stink team niggas, and then you push me to the side. That kind of looked like weird too. That's what I be saying. Like, I think people don't understand what they be doing too, bro. I hope, but like, that's why you always gotta look at the whole overall, because if you did bring the stink team niggas up there, you know I got beef with these niggas. I don't like Draco, and I just beef with you a day before. You should have pushed them niggas to the side. You feel me? But you know the lack of shit etiquette before you crazy for some people.
I'm tripping on no, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you have a performance like that, sometimes you gotta take a step back and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, reset. You know what I'm saying?
Because I was, all right, so the podcast was Tuesday, then Wednesday you kind of say that you need to have a sit down or whatever.
Right.
Then I was just like, honestly, I was down, and if you would hit me up and been like, yo, I'm really trying to do this today, I would have been like, all right, cool, let's do it. But I was thinking like that you didn't give a shit if I responded, but like,
probably had a schedule already locked in.
I figured that you didn't care if it was a day later or 3 days later or whatever. So then Thursday, I'm doing another podcast, and you texted me and Josh and left the group chat and basically said that, you know, you were good. Then I called you and kind of like sensed that you were not 100% on that decision.
Yeah, but I was on some shit like at first, like, long as before Monday, before the next Tuesday show.
Yeah.
You know
No,
what I'm
but leaving the group chat is like a resignation letter. You didn't silence the group chat. You didn't. If you
That
could have
nigga was out
silenced
there,
it,
man.
yeah, you left.
What y'all feel about that? I mean, I feel like,
I group chat.
I don't know, man. I just feel like this whole sit down was like everything that we already knew and seen. I just felt like Munchie should, like, what was the point of sitting down with him? I guess if you was, I guess if you making some bread with his ass and getting his bag, I guess shit, pay me, you feel me, come sit down. But I really didn't see no point, cause shit, we already knew all that shit. We knew Adam was gonna play it
I
off.
wrote text
They been
Alex and
talking
Josh,
about it.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's even more finale. You're like, oh, thanks for the opportunity, but that's like, hey, I'm done. You feel me? Like, fuck.
Pretty final. But then I talked to him, I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna be able to resuscitate this one.
I was, thank God.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, but like when you have a performance like that, you gotta take a step back and then, like, you know what I'm saying, reset. You know what I'm saying?
I totally get that.
Because I know I was faded over, did it. You know what I'm saying? I was poking, but I'm gonna tell you this though. Like, I watch your back. Hey, stop touching. Hey, stop. I'm not okay. The first couple, hey, stop touching.
Okay.
I'm not okay.
That's what I'm talking about,
I'm
Munchie.
like, man, maybe he was performing after
Yeah,
a while.
on
I don't know.
purpose. You gotta get
You know
on
what
him
I'm
like
saying?
that.
After a
Yeah.
while,
He
hope
was
it.
like that shit.
He was performing, bro. You gotta look at it like that.
Poking me, nigga. Like, you feel me? But
We performing. Look.
like I
That nigga
like I said,
nervous,
you
you
gotta
know.
take a step back. You know what I'm saying? And then I already know it's gonna be reaction. This is how content go, and everybody be having their week. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I didn't. I wasn't looking at a lot of reactions because I don't want to respond negative. Cause I know I shoot back. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't like clicking on none of that shit. Though I clicked on like Honey Hood. You know what I mean? I clicked on
I'm sure he had a brilliant take.
Okay, so yesterday I was on. Yesterday I was on the news with Dan, or not the news. We had the, you feel me, the No Jumper show with Dan, and he basically was like, you know, at this point,
Adam,
once
everybody
you guys have
motherfucker.
spoken, you know, or texted, whatever the case may be, and we on a cool accord. He was asking, he's like, Lush, how the fuck did you say you felt tension between me and
everybody did, bro.
yeah, you're trying to make, and then I'm getting like questioned by everyone, making it seem like I'm retarded for somehow feeling like there's clearly obvious tension between these two guys.
But it had been pretty below the surface. Like, it had been simmering, little flare-ups, but it was never overt or not. Like if I had to honestly guess, I would say that like 10% of the audience maybe was.
I'm not gonna lie, I want to hear what the ticket was, 'cause I never heard the story.
What do you think? Okay.
Yeah, but it, like people point to the what's that Young Thug thing. But like I was catching little vibes before that. You know what I'm saying? Or and to where he keep tapping on like how am I hating? All right, maybe I used the wrong word with hating. You know what I'm saying? But
So I like how much
some
the accountability
weird
with that.
vibes, you know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
And
Yeah.
then with the Young Thug thing, to argue so hard about something you didn't even look into.
And that's why I like how he took accountability with that. Well, I think hate was like the wrong word. I think hate was like overdoing it with the nigga hating on me. But it probably was some type of like bad little vibes and shit to where let me stay away from this nigga. And he's staying away from him and avoiding him. Munchie probably feel like this nigga avoiding him at times. You feel me? Whatever it might be. He probably feel like he avoiding him. He ain't in his space, perimeter, ain't fucking with him like that. But Ant just doing what he do. You feel me? Like I ain't got time to be sitting right there like just whatever might be going. Because, you know, Munchie can't see, so I gotta get your attention. I gotta let you know I'm right there to be trying to vibe with you. So maybe he wasn't on that, you know what I'm saying? Might, whatever it might be. But shit.
Like what's it like? What do you do? The
That's
whole
what I
shit kicked off.
You were arguing way harder than you.
No. If you saying, well, what do you do? You arguing some shit you know absolutely nothing about. So I'm doubling down like, let's talk about it because it kicked off because of this man.
Yeah. I mean, we are all potting, so like having a contentious opinion is what we're supposed to do.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah,
kinda gets-
That argument just took on a different flavor pretty
felt
quickly.
different.
Yeah, it felt different. Yeah. It felt like real anger.
Yeah, but and then you know what I'm saying, but I ignored it again. Like people point this out, I ignored that shit. I don't be letting people sway me left or right. You know what I'm saying? I ignore that shit because me and got a relationship prior to No Jumper. And, you know what I'm saying? We know each other from the streets and from the jailhouse. And, you know what I'm saying? So and now on a podcast on 3 different levels.
Well, and allegedly you have, or Ant has information about you from jail that he's planning on dropping a nuclear bomb.
Right, and that's why I'm like, that
That's
was
what I
weird. So, and that's something else somebody else pointed out, like, man, hey, kill out with you and him, man. People want to see y'all get into it. And I'm like, okay, yeah, true, because I click on, you know, the Adam and Winnie 100 show, and then he like, yeah, I don't know why, and held back. You know, he did a lot of protecting Munchie in jail. I think he got a nuke. I'm like, what the fuck is a nuke? I'm like, okay, nuclear. Like, I didn't know what the. Well, man, bro, Ant never took a fade for me, never protected me or nothing like that. Me and him both told the story, what was it, the county jail one time, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then I text Ant, like, I don't know what he talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's a great, like, whack narrative for him to kick
I
off.
mean, but that's like being whacked though.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying?
that's whack too.
You kicked off and said some bullshit.
Okay,
being
so
white.
when they did that, I'm Wax and Wack came in doing a little skit. Like people was texting me upset. I'm like, man, what else you expect out of him? I don't expect Wack to be like, man, for real Munchie.
But it's content, bro. Y'all gotta understand, bro. I think that shouldn't have been a line drawing because he came in acting like he's blind with his girl, bro. Wack did a gang of shit, bro. And said a gang of more fucked up shit to a nigga. To be mad about that, to be mad about him walking in like he blind, you know what I'm saying, and keep on touching, and saying all that shit. No, that like, I don't think that was like the worst he said. He didn't say way worse about Munchie. So you can't even be mad about that shit. That's just part of the game, him talking shit.
But like, you know what I'm saying? That's he gonna do what he do. So, and I'm gonna do what I do. We don't care for each other, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But.
What's the real root of though? Like, why you and Ant felt like? What do you feel like the tension was coming from?
No,
It's still a little foggy.
No. My shit was just vibes, picking up energy. You know what I'm saying? You know, and
Okay.
yeah. I just picking up
It's just
vibes.
like also like hooping shit. Like we all playing ball, like you know, like bravado type shit. Or is there a specific thing that you could point to that when you first realized, something might be off?
Just vibes, the shifts of conversations or being combative on certain things, and you know that ain't no validity there. You know what I'm saying? Like you just trying to, or it was things like that. But it's easily shit I could have called in on. I could have said like, hey, like what's up? You know what I mean? So that's why I said when you get like kick back and reset, cause I don't got a problem
Like, you know what I'm saying? I reset all the time and figure myself out and bounce back. You know what I'm saying?
That is kind of the weird part, is that despite this, we still haven't really seen you and Ant have a conversation on camera
That's what
about
I'm saying.
whatever the issues
Yeah.
were. So
And that's what
I
I
don't know
would
how
hope.
overt that
That's
conversation's
what I
gonna
would've
end
hoped.
up being, but
That's what I would have hoped they would have did. I hope Ant and Munchie B would have got on here on No Jumper and had a conversation. You feel me? I can see sitting down with them, but it's all started over Adam 22. This whole situation's all started over Munchie being drunk and Adam 22. So I don't see, because of the shift of conversations and vibes should make them fall out and feel some type of way and weird. Like, I mean, if it's already like there, then you ain't gotta repair it. You feel me? But it's like, this shit ain't that serious, bro. This shit all started over Adam. So I don't even know why they just want. This how you know motherfuckers are just still stretching this shit, bro. It's 2026. We ain't trying to hear nothing about no nigga what no nigga talked about last year, bro. Move the fuck on, make some new content. We should be talking about Jalees and the other shit. Y'all don't talk about anything. I'll move on from that shit. That shit is like out. Dead hungry.
that would be.
I mean, shit,
very
I
interesting.
don't mind. I don't.
New shit,
Yeah,
Jason
like,
Rub shit.
It's some people I refuse to be on camera with. And ain't one of them. You know what I mean?
And that's what he said too.
Would you be on the podcast with Spuddyface?
No, Spuddy Face, straight. Me and Spuddy Face, this a different Spuddy Face. This a mature Spuddy Face. Like, people like Faux Extras and Crip Mac, absolutely not.
Nah.
No, like,
Fuck no.
I ain't chilling on Spuddy
We haven't
Face.
seen new Crip Mac. Crip Mac might be on some of this shit, to be fair.
But, hold on, but see.
Somehow I doubt it.
Do y'all think Crip Mac is
That's
gonna get out
some-
on? I don't think Crip Mac getting out in pod with no motherfucking Munchie B. I don't care what they talking about. Like, the way Crip Mac is, the way that C Mac is, I don't see C Mac getting out, sitting in front of like his enemies. He sat in front of the little gay dude, Tony, whatever his name, but I don't see him sitting in front of his enemies. He probably sit in front of 607 for content. But I don't see C Mac getting out and sitting in front of like me, Gumby, that nigga, for sure not Gumby. I don't see him sitting in front of Young Ant. I don't see him sitting in front of really nobody in the podcast space. That I don't see him going on no back on feed, none of that shit. Crip Mac ain't doing that. Crip is solidly bonded to No Jumper. For sure. For sure.
Feels that, right? Because I went to Hater World and they was like, oh yeah, Bro Rogan. I never heard of him. I'm like, oh no. It sounds familiar because of the Joe Rogan thing, I think. I'm like, it sounds familiar. And
Same
then,
person essentially.
right, it's a spin off the name. And then they like, yeah, he was here, he brought you up. I'm like, oh yeah, I ain't never heard of him. So I guess it wasn't in a positive light. Then I heard he like more so lean towards the, the 40s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So then I checked the clip out the other day. You know what I'm saying? Bro Rogan was here, and then I remember that, so I DM'd Spuddy Face. I'm like, hey man, is he from 40s? I already knew he wasn't.
Oh.
They're like, no, well, I'm like, oh, no,
Bro Rogan?
brought my name up in the past. I was just wondering, like, oh no, he ain't gangbanging at all. I'm like, okay, for sure.
He's an
Right.
affiliate.
Yeah, right.
I turned up non-affiliate.
I was just wondering, like, I ain't never met this Bro Rogan dude. I didn't even
People
know.
who don't know what channel you're talking about, bro, I think you sound like such a retard right there.
It's on tuna.
What's that?
Turned up non
2K streams.
Oh, no.
Imagine what 90% of live. Actually, I guess we played it, but no. But yo, yeah, that shit is. Wait, what the fuck were we just talking about?
But let's talk about the whole fiasco from a couple Tuesday
Right, yeah.
shows ago before
The
the
Bro
new year.
Rogan.
No, okay, but so you want to know something funny? This is like, alright, so Whack and Bro Rogan been like into it a little bit over this whole podcast drama or whatever.
We skip it up a
It's
little more.
Whack.
This
Well,
shit
no,
long.
because it might someday upset His Highness King 4 Extra. The fuck out of here. Come on. I'll take you and Ant over 4 Extra for the record. I'm just gonna throw that out there. You guys are both better conversationalists.
But Bro Rogan, I've been on No Jumper before 4 Extras though. So he,
Sure.
what he said, me and then, okay, and then the word sympathizer sound bad, right?
Right.
But it is what it is. Like he a 40 sympathizer, cause he don't gangbang, but that's like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, he grew up like near that community, Crenshaw District, all that. So yeah, so
Right.
essentially it's the same thing.
I think the first time I met Bro Rogan was when I went to the gym in Encino with 4 Extra, and Bro Rogan was just like with him. So
Bro Rogan's a cool dude. That stuff.
if you let 4 Extra drive your car,
You're nuts.
You were a rolling 40s advocate. For
Man,
sure.
he's
Like,
crazy
for sure.
motherfucker
I'm
with that
gonna put
nigga.
those
That
two
nigga
pieces
can't even
closer
keep a
together,
hand.
yeah.
You
Fuck,
might
I'm gonna
get-
let
you
for us
might
to
get
drive my
Puerto
car.
Rico.
You can't even fucking.
God
You don't know how to let
You
it
drove
go
to
with
the gym in
dynamite.
Puerto Rico. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Hey man, I could bet my last dollar I'm a better podcaster than Bro Rogan, bro. For sure. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, and whatever he said about me, I ain't gonna go look for it. I don't even want to hear it, but I'm like, I don't even know you, bro.
But that's kind of what the whole, like, that's how I read that whole text that Wack exposed. It wasn't more like a direct critique or like it was coming from 4 Extra. It was more like a, how come I'm not on the podcast? Fuck these other guys. That's kind of how it read to me.
But, okay.
No offense, Bro Rogan, you know me, but that's how I read it.
The direct quote, and for the record, it was 6:48 in the morning, and Bro Rogan said,
Thinking about me that early?
I know, it's pretty early, bro. Like, you better have a fucking landscaping job or something if you're up that early. But I tried to warn y'all about how dumb hiring Ian and Munch. Now 4 Extra is out the hospital, and he knows he's more valuable now and can do his thing.
That nigga is not more valuable without no fucking hand.
That very much has things yet to be proven.
No.
I just
Four extras need a machine.
that kind of sounds like he's one of those voices that were giving the bad advice.
You know what's pretty crazy too? Is that Bro Rogan also said, "What between me and you know one of the other homies was standing next to him helping him."
Helping who?
I mean, I'm kind of feeling like maybe he's talking about the firework incident. Maybe that's like he's talking about the other person who allegedly got hurt in the fireworks explosion or something.
What Four Extra said on the trap thing, that he's like, hey, like this, and he told him like that, and he said that's all he remembered.
Yeah.
I doubt that's all he remembered, but he just being vague. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
I don't know. It seemed pretty genuine. I could have been. You could be right. He could have just been saying that, but he said he's like this, and the homie said you tripping. Like that's what they told him not to do it. And that's the last thing he remembers is his boys being like, nah. That's literally what he said on the trap interview.
Yeah, I don't know, Bro Rogan, man, but shit, more life, brother. I guess. No, for real, like,
I don't think he has anything against Ian Hefe or you.
I
I
don't
just
know
think
who
that
the
he
fuck Bro Rogan
his
is, man, but shout out to Bro
podcast
Rogan,
business
man.
advice for No
Oh,
Jumper was that we were crazy for doing anything that could have.
I'm gonna sag off this live, man. I'm gonna jump on here a little later. This the little Munchie shit. If y'all wanna check it out, go to No Jumper shit. Like I say, I really didn't see no interest in the interview. Like I seen it, but it's like, to me, it's like the same as watching a No Jumper interview, regular little shit. They already talked about everything they want to talk about already, so it was no point to really, for me to really look at it. I just wanted to see if it was gonna be certain things they talk about with Ant, but, you know what I'm saying? But we know one thing though, Lush is mad because his bitch was gonna get knocked by young Ant Hefe. We know that for sure. He's mad about that right now, man. He don't know, my bitch is in there. And they basically skip right over that. So, Ant, you better watch out for Lush, man. If y'all wanna check out that interview, so go check it out. All over there, No Jumper, man, on Verve. Like, subscribe, and comment. I don't care if it's about some real shit or some nonsense on Verve. I'll be back on this motherfucker later.